For me, the teaching is more with like younger kids. I've worked at some different music schools and some like music stores and stuff, and just worked with, you know, kids ages 10 to, you know, beyond, or 8 beyond. I really enjoy doing that, and it's fun to do when I'm not touring, because when I teach, I have 2 drum sets, you know, one here and the one the student is on, and we're side to side teaching. So it's a great way to constantly be at the drums. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like taking a real long break and then sitting at the drums after like weeks or months of not playing and then playing it. It just doesn't feel like, you know, that you're out of shape. So teaching allows me to always be on the drums, and it forced me to look at my technique and how I play, and, you know, all the improvements that I feel like I've made in the last few years have been strictly because of teaching. Because when you teach, when you tell somebody this is how you hit the drum, you can't just say this is how you hit the drum. Well, how do you hold the stick? How's the tension? What do you know, where's the wrist versus the arm versus the fingers, all that stuff. So it's one thing to kind of just know how to do it, but then to be able to explain it, especially to younger kids who are just trying to, you know, learn about music and drums, that's a challenge in itself. I have a few things that I really like to do. I love to mountain bike. And cycle. I love being on a bicycle. That's one of my favorite things to do. I love doing yoga. I love listening to music, especially if I'm smoking cannabis, which I'm a big advocate for, because I think it's a great, way to understand yourself, and it's a great thing for me to unwind at the end of the day. And when I listen to music, I really get a better sense of, I don't know, it's just great. So, you know, I have my things that I do, and then, you know, I have a daughter who's 6 who I just love, and her and I go swimming, and we go to the park, and, you know, I mean, that's in itself, you know how it is having a child. I mean, that will keep you young as well, because you're running around, and you gotta, you know, and she loves dance and gymnastics and karate and like I said, swimming. She just, you know, she's just like me, which means that she's hyper, and she's just kind of crazy in a good way, but that's exactly how I was. And my wife, who's an attorney, she is like the opposite. You know, she's very focused and really set, and she's, you know, and my daughter and myself are just, we're just wild. But that's cool. Been an endorser, what's the word, is it endorsee? Or I have played, whatever the word is, Tama drums since I got the Steve gig. I got the Tama drum endorsement, and that was always, I always wanted that because they were always my favorite drum company. And Sabian cymbals, I've been with them for the same amount of time. I love them and the people at the companies. And Tama also makes my sticks. I have a signature stick that I use that they make, and then Evans drum heads, and we're using a Roland, that pad thing that you saw up there that has the MIDI controllers or whatever. That's really cool. That's the first tour with this band that I've used that, and it's fun because you can get some cool different types of sounds along with the acoustic drums. Is there anything else I use now? That's it. All right. So now we just wait.